You all right?
Yep. I just was standing around here and I thought, better go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Right before you have to stop on the side of the road.
Oh, God. That would be bad.
Yeah. Well, that's what used to happen all the time when I was a little girl because there were no places to stop. There weren't any convenience stores. There were just gas stations. And
would it be easier for me to back out going this way and to just go out that way?
Yeah, that's fine. Mm-hmm. Either way.
Oh, wait a minute.
Well, this truck's going to need to stop.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
He didn't turn it. She didn't start going out till you started going out.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, looks like we'll have another chance of me driving in the rain.
Yeah, it won't stop. Got one coming over here.
Oh, fuck.
All right. Now, let's try again. Yeah, in a parking lot, you really have to be careful because people aren't watching. I have cheese dip on my clothes.
So which way am I going all the way?
You're going to go right.
That's the best news I've heard all day.
You're going to Elberton.
Wait, we can go to Elberton this way?
Yep, we sure can. We're down Highway 72. Come on this side of Elberton.
Hold on.
Yeah. Right.
Okay, I've got somebody coming. I got to wait. I got two people coming.
Right, okay. All right.
So whenever the wheel's like this,
that's okay.
It turns the signal off.
Right, let him come on. Because you got one coming over here too.
Yeah, because it's hard for me to tell because of the hill.
Now you can go.
Now I stay in the right lane, right?
No, you stay in the left lane because the right lane's a turn lane. There you go. Typically you would stay in the right lane, but since it's a turn lane, it can take you to school.
Oh, hold on. The Crawford landfill's here, so if I'm right, if we're going to Elberton, we're going to take a left up here.
Nope. It's the next street on the other side of Crawford. That takes you to Comer.
Oh. Well, remember, the highway that follows the railroad tracks goes to Elberton, too.
Right, yeah, but we're going another way to Elberton. So the railroad will come back to that way.
Lord, my lips are sticky. I hate that. I hate that so much. It's funny. Somebody commented on my last video concerning the driving about, hey, have you ever thought of live streaming one of your drives? I was like, oh, not really, because for one thing, the chat messages would distract me. I'd have to have them turned off if I wanted to do that sort of thing.
Plus, the conversation is not something you want to share.
Well, that's a good thing. We both usually have to stay quiet in order for me to concentrate anyway, right?
Yes. Sorry, Burger King, you got beat out tonight.
No, that food over at that Mexican place was just fantastic.
That was good.
Absolutely.
Well, I'm glad yours was good because I expected it to come with some sort of salsa over it so it wasn't so dry. If I had ordered it, I would have poured that salsa over it. But I didn't want French fries in there. But now that we know you've had tamales, slow down. Okay? Way down.
Well, let me know where to turn.
I will. Yeah, we're going down. We're going to turn to Highway 72.
We're on Highway 77 now.
Yeah. So,
or Junction 77.
And that goes to Union Point.
Well, now I'm curious. It's been like forever since I've even been to Union Point.
Tomorrow afternoon I have to drive. Slow down. The sheriff's sitting down here.
Tomorrow at 35.
That's okay. Tomorrow, that's good. Just keep going. No, tomorrow I need to stop by your daddy's and drop off a book, and then we can go to Greensboro, and then come back up through Union Point.
All right.
Right.
I mean, I was gonna let you know I was recording, and I'm not live. I am recording.
That's okay. I just. Yeah.
Hello, Lexington. How are you doing today? Looks as about as run down as usual. Well, not run down, but slowed down.
Slowed down. Yep.
Old Shell Station. And then there's the Rowdy Rooster, which has been remodeled like crazy.
Yes.
With the paint scheme.
Now you're going to come right down here, and you're going to turn right here, the left here. Turn it. There you go.
Do I need to stop? Or
Yep. You always have to stop before you turn.
Okay. Well,
it doesn't matter if there's anybody coming or not. You always stop before you turn. Okay.
I know my mom, she says differently.
Yep.
Like she says, you don't stop or coast when you turn. You gotta go and go quick half the time.
Okay.
I mean, that's her word, not mine.
Okay. Right.
Oh, well, I must have hit something.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
That's good. All right, just bear to the, here we go. Just bear around it. Speed limit's 25.
I wonder why.
Because this is a residential area.
I love it. We've seen speed bumps, speed humps, and speed breakers.
Right.
What? What? What is the common term
Right.
here?
Speed.
Speed bumps. Ooh, look at this.
Yeah. Hello, Charlie. Hello, Mary Ann's house.
It's a pretty house.
Yep, it is pretty on the inside, too.
Look at this.
Yep.
Is that pretty color for a roof? Green, turquoise green tin. I never thought that was a roof color.
Those are pretty where they added on the bathrooms. Okay. They still haven't torn down this house.
Oh yeah, this is the one that's burned
Yeah,
out.
this is the one that burned. Yeah.
Look at the wood.
Yep.
Makes you wonder, are they going to try and...
No, Charlie, I can assure you, Charlie's not going to spend a dime to try to do anything with that house.
So do I turn left?
Yes. He's too cheap to pay to have it torn down.
So it's the only Hogan house that's right here.
Okay, he's on out.
Well, the good news about this house is it's right there on the road, so it would be easier to photograph because I could just pull over somewhere and walk back. I just have to get his permission.
Look again.
I'm looking.
Yeah, got it good. All right. This is Highway 77. I just wanted to go by Mary Ann's house. She was my travel buddy.
What was the last trip y'all two went on together?
We went to Africa in 2008. We went to Florence in 2009 because we celebrated her 65th birthday. And then we were going back to Italy in 2010, and she died. She had ovarian cancer, and she was diagnosed in January, and she died in August. She died the week after, 2 weeks after Peyton was born.
Dang.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd love, if you ever went back, I'd love to go with you.
Yeah.
Just let me know when that chance comes, because I don't care if I only get to go to Europe once. If I was going to go, I'd want to try and go to some of the main places I'd like to see. Mainly it'd probably have to be a sort of cross-country sort of thing, European style.
It's like if it's Tuesday, it must be Belgium, where you go on, you spend 2 days in London, 2 days in Paris, 2 days in Belgium, and then only 2 days in Germany.
Well, the only places I was planning on going to was England. And the main two places I wanted to go to were Ireland and Scotland because of ancestral reasons.
Yes.
But everything else, like Italy, England,
But go to London, you have to go for a week. Go to Paris, you have to go for a week because you can't see everything in 2 days.
I imagine you wouldn't be able to see everything in just a week.
And I stayed 10 days and we didn't see everything we wanted to. We wanted to go to Windsor and we just ran out of time.
Let me just be blunt. The only way you'd be able to see everything is if you were the kind of person who usually tries to move all over the world and live there for a year or two. I mean, really, that'd be the only way you'd be able to see everything is if you moved there for say 2-3 years.
Yeah, well, I
worked there, and then on your off time you'd go and see everything. You know it?
Yep. Well, I had been to Florence 4 times, and there are still things there I have not seen.
Well, let me know when the 5th time comes around, because believe me, I will gladly drop everything and go with you. Because Florence, I'd go for the art, the history, and of course the food.
Yeah,
Absolutely the food. Okay, if it's going to rain up here, we're going to have a few problems.
No, it looks like if it's going to rain, it looks like it's passing on. So you're fine.
Famous last words until it just starts pouring down on us.
There we go.
First barn I've seen that's painted black instead of red. Out of the woods real weather. Nope, that is rain. I can tell by looking at it.
Okay, okay, you're going straight.
Okay,
He has to wait for you. You follow the yellow line. That's right.
Well, it looks like he already pulled out.
No.
Now that goes up to...
That goes to... I'm not sure if that's Depot Drive or if Depot Drive's up here.
I think it was one or the other.
Okay. I know it's off this, but maybe that's Wesley Chapel Road, so Depot Drive may be off there.
Yeah, about the rain passing over, if I'm not seeing the horizon ahead, that is a good cause for concern.
If it's moving that way, it'll be gone by the time we get there. Let me check the Weather Channel and see.
Yeah, buddy, you might want to pass me right about
Okay, go right ahead.
speed limit's 55 here, isn't it?
It should be 50.
50. You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. God, my lips are sticky. The humidity does not help. Oh my goodness. To Elberton Kudzu. Spreading out off to the right. Oh, it's 55.
Okay, good.
Let this person get around me, and I'm going to increase speed to
Yeah,
them.
let them go. You're good.
I'm letting them go. I'm letting them go. I was just waiting to see a speed sign to confirm my guesses, because I wasn't sure if I was right, or at least correct. Oh, yep, here's the right. Here's the right.
You should be okay.
Okay, well, I'll just
Yep, you're fine. Yeah.
turn my lights on real quick.
Yeah. All right, you're
There
fine.
we go. They're on.
It's right at the edge of Crawford, so you just keep going. It's not in Elberton.
Well, still, the rain is going. I'm going to have to pass through it at some point.
Yeah.
I'm just looking for cars with their lights on. Oh, yeah, and there's a billion raindrops covering the windshield.
What's on the windshield?
No. Yeah, there's the rain.
Now we're right under the cloud. Maybe now we're rain enough to get the windshield clean.
I doubt that. No, I don't have to be taken through a car wash. I mean, this thing needs a proper wash down bad. Same with the vacuum, and I may have dusted it out.
Well, remind me tomorrow when I get back from Mary's and before we go out to your daddy's, we'll go through the car wash.
Oh yeah, it's going to have to go through since it hasn't. The windshield hasn't been cleaned. What's on it is causing it to streak.
Okay.
You see?
Yep.
The rain ain't, and the rain really is not helping much at
And
all.
you just turn them off now. Because there's not enough rain. There you go. Just turn them off.
Get me some speed up, will you? There's a rain. Oh man. Yeah, that's what that is. It's just hard to see with the clouds, you know it?
Yep. Let me see where the DMV is, the state patrol station is in Elberton.
Are they the one? I didn't know that. I thought they had their own driving thing there. Give me some power.
Yes.
It's like that British version of Top Gear where it's like one of the hosts, I forget his name, I think it's either Jeremy Clarkson or something. He's like, power! It just get it's like foot on the gas pedal and just like makes the car go as fast as it possibly can go. Yeah, and by the way, dare I say, he's a member of y'all's age group, mind you.
Yes.
He's funny, but he's still clearly out there. See what is going on. Oh, we got the bridge down. Wonderful. How's your hand doing? Is it okay?
But yeah, it feels much better.
Well, I mean, I wonder why, you know? Ah.
Goose Pond. Now we're in the Goose Pond community.
Wonder where the geese are. I wonder where the pond is.
I know the bus routes are the Goose Pond bus route, the Point Peter bus route, and Clouds Creek bus route.
Now that was when that was what, 60s, 70s?
70s.
When did busing become a thing in the 70s?
Oh, well, the kids have always ridden school buses.
Oh, I thought you meant like Greyhound buses.
No,
I'm sorry.
About school buses, sorry.
You should have pointed that out. School buses or Greyhounds.
Yeah.
I've seen where some people have taken the old like 50s Greyhound buses and turned them into RVs.
Yes.
They're actually really neat. But I don't think I could ever handle going on like a cross-country bus trip. Probably be like planes, trains, and automobiles where
Yes.
it's like...
It's not the most comfortable way to travel.
I love it though. It's like, why don't you take a picture? It'll last longer. I did find it funny though in that one scene where John Candy sang the Flintstones theme after Steve Martin. I forget the guy's actual name. He started singing a song by Sinatra, which was I think 3 Coins in a Fountain or something like that.
Yes.
And everyone just turned to look at him like, what are you doing? But then John did the Flintstones theme and he got everybody on the bus doing it. I always found that part humorous. That and the motel scene.
Yes.
Like that's how Mom managed to get that good yearbook photo of me at the mill in Monroe. It's because I remembered that scene and she was like, that's not a particularly good scene to remember. I was like, well, it got me laughing, didn't it? It still is hilarious.
Okay, now you're in Elbert County when you cross the Broad River. You've crossed into Elbert County.
That's where it is granite mining galore. Alright, you slow red truck. I need all the power you can give to get up this dang hill. Oh, jeez.
It just kicked into 4th gear. That's what made that sound. Transmission.
I love it. Well, I'm concerned you don't hear anything when it goes into 3rd.
You can feel it, but you don't hear it.
I find it interesting how the truck only has 1 or 2 gears on the, like, what is it, that transmission handle there?
Yeah.
In the center?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm curious about that. Is that just to hold a constant speed or something?
Yeah, that's where with a 5-speed you have to change it. Now when you put it in drive, it changes automatically. And then this is if you're going down a mountain road, you put it in 2nd. And that will slow you down so you don't have to ride the brakes.
Well, why does it sound like it makes the engine rev up?
Because it's...
Its own separate thing?
Yes,
Or?
yes.
So, I mean,
That's why you have shocks.
I'm questioning whether those shocks are working.
Yeah, because they're absorbing the bounce.
Oh, God. That would be a very rough ride. Is there like a rain? It's like a rain cloud that just follows you wherever you go or something? I mean, it feels like that.
I don't know. I know it is in Hartwell. You're going to have to go around the courthouse in Hartwell. I don't remember it, Elberton.
I don't get that because a lot of people, I'm sure, would pull out thinking, oh, I can turn like left.
That's right.
No,
You
slam
remember
it.
we tried that and saw the sign. Said, nope, you
Oh,
can't
Lord,
do
me and my
that.
Terry and I nearly ended up getting into a front-end collision
Yes.
because I didn't know about that. Neither of us.
Yeah.
I'm still amazed I was able to get back to the photo location there.
Me too. I was stunned that you were able to get back there.
It's like, I should know, sir. I've always been here. ever see The Shining when it came out?
No, I don't watch horror movies.
It's not really.
Yeah, it is.
It's not that scary. I've seen it. Well, it's not like. Well, it's not like the kind of scary that you see in horror movies today. They did. I mean, besides.
Like the Chainsaw Massacre.
Oh God, where Stanley Kubrick. I mean, he didn't. I mean, he had a different perception regarding horror, especially with The Shining. Like, he didn't have jump scares in his version, and I think Stephen King, when he did his in the 90s, he had jump scares in his. I haven't seen the 90s version. I've seen his film The Stand, which of course is based off his book. I think it's a mini-series or something.
Yeah, well, I don't read his books either, so.
Well, remember, I'm the person who had to read them in English.
That's
so
right, that was good.
I've read Carrie,
Uh-huh.
seen the movie, compliments of my composition teacher, Monsieur Wilkes. And of course, we read The Mist and saw the movie that Frank Darabont made. I mean, that one is a good example of it. Because you get to where you fear the people around the main characters more than the actual monsters. Well, really. I mean, the tagline of the film is fear changes everything, and it's not that far off from the truth, because when something like that happens, you know, people either lose it or try and get far more calmer than they'd normally be. And you see examples of that in the film. Horror element aside. Let me know where I need to turn.
Okay, we should just run you right into downtown Elberton.
It looks like they were trying to do some kind of paved work, because, I mean, look at the road.
Yeah. Maybe they were paving that one.
Dang it, come on, y'all. This road needs to be paved, too. What are they doing there?
Some sort of excavating. Coming soon. The senior center, okay?
Okay.
Right now, you just keep going straight. Right? But you go slowly. Because you got a caution light here, because other people are coming out. But you don't do anything. You just keep going straight. Yeah, there you go. Follow the yellow line.
I believe this is a sort of mill village, or mine village.
Mine Village, yeah.
Quarry village would probably be the better
That's
term.
right, yeah, Quarry Village. Yeah, I think you're right.
Quaint old houses, they're pretty.
But there's a lot of money in Elberton.
You say that, and then look at the neighborhood we're driving
Well,
through.
that's right, because this is where the highway goes.
Well, I mean, there's some houses that are good,
Yeah,
yes.
they do have some really pretty houses.
All right, do you think maybe we could try and... I don't know if the depot up here has a parking lot. I don't know where it
Yeah.
is.
You know, we parked at that gas station that was right next to it. Okay, what you need to do is you need to go straight on Church Street.
Are you
And
trying
watch
to
the lights. There.
get the theater?
Right, you're going to slow down because you're going through where they're pedestrians. So even though you don't have to stop unless you see a pedestrian. All right, this is downtown.
This is the first time I've
Right,
seen.
you stay in this lane. You're not going to turn. You're going to go straight.
Oh, I
Okay.
believe-
This is good enough. Look at all the empty stores.
Well, Elberton's always been a sort of empty town.
No, when I was growing up, it was like Toccoa. It was a busy, busy time. Now it looks like Cornell.
I know, and you know what's funny? I'm curious if they ever got that train platform built. That's one thing I've been curious about. I bet you it's still a vacant lot.
I bet it is too. Yeah.
Well, you never know. I mean, the last time we went down there was what, 2-3 years ago?
2018.
Yeah, about 2 to 3 years. See, that does it. I think the depot's on this street.
Yes.
And then the southern one's across the tracks.
Mm-hmm.
I want to try and pull into the one over here so I can stretch my legs.
Yeah. Stop, don't.
I'm stopping. I just
Okay.
needed to ease up because this one has the sensors in the ground.
Okay.
Okay, that's red. That's red. So this should. Why isn't this green?
He's probably going to has a turn. Let's wait and see.
And look behind us. We've got a huge ram in the back.
Yeah.
Now,
Go. He has to wait on you. Right. Now, what are you doing?
I wanted to turn in the depot.
Okay, well, you turned on your blinker way too early.
Well, I didn't know.
Okay, well, that's what I'm telling you.
And besides, I don't remember where the actual entrance is.
We parked on the other side, but you can go through here if you want to.
Yeah, this is what I meant.
Okay, got it? Good. Boy,
Oh, and they have a granite loader right here.
yes.
Alright. Besides, I've never bothered to photograph this thing. I wanted to get that chance.
Well, just park up here so I'm not in the way. Just park all the way up.
I plan to.
All right, now I'm not in the way, so you can photograph. Okay, that works out nicely.